Hey, welcome on back to Bleacher Talk. I'm Jordan Spurgeon alongside Claudia Collins. I know I missed last week, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm feeling good. The energy is back. I can actually speak. Definitely, it's a good time now. High school football ramping up. Only one undefeated team left in 6A. Not going to say I told you so, Claudia, but I did text you my picks last week and I was right about Red Mountain. So excited about that. Yeah, Bruce Cooper will bring you in as well because it's time for some quick picks, right, Claudia?
Heck yeah, it is. And Spurge, I'm happy that you're able to talk again on Bleacher Talk because that's exactly what we do here. We're going to talk all about three games this week, as we do every single week. But a real quick look at our standings. Not much changed because we all went 2-1 last week. So, Coop, you're still in the lead. I'm a game back, Spurge right behind you. So, it's actually, I feel like, a really, really close quick picks the last few weeks, which is going to make things really fun. Hey, let's just jump into the first matchup. Highland at ALA Queen Creek. Spurs, you already said you were right about Red Mountain, so I just want you to take it off since you're feeling that confidence.
ALA Queen Creek has been atop, the open division rankings in that top five most of the year. Highland right now, as the new rankings come out on the outside looking in, that's a conversation every year. They're one of the best eight teams. They should be in. They should be in. It's just simple as that. As far as this game goes, a little bit torn. Highlands offense has made a lot of strides this year. I really like watching Fisher play the quarterback position. Defensively, they really have not taken a step back. Brock Farrell always has really tough-nosed teams. Maybe a little extra motivation trying to get back into the open division playoffs this year. The computer's not giving them any favors right now, and I think that they're going to earn their way in. I'm going to take the Hawks in this one, 17-14.
My goodness, Highland 6-1, their only loss to Red Mountain. ALA Queen Creek 6-1, their only loss to Red Mountain. And I want to tell you something. I have disrespected the Mountain Lions too much this year. I'm going to give them love going forward because they are proven to be a juggernaut. But my goodness, this is such a difficult matchup. I mean, you got two hard-nosed, defensive-minded teams, and Brock Farrell is Highland Hawks, and Rich Edwards and his ALA Queen Creek Patriots. Yeah, it's a difficult call. And so my only thing besides flipping a coin is to take the home team. I'll take ALA Queen Creek 17, Highland 10.
Okay, year after year, Highland, it's all about their defense. And ALA Queen Creek, they've got that too. And I think it's going to be pretty low scoring because we're talking about these defenses. I'll just make it 14-7, which sounds boring, but I feel like it actually would make for a really fun game. So, our next matchup, Basha at Chandler. Coop, I'll let you start us off.
Wow. Well, let me just say this. Rick Garrison and his Chandler Wolves, they aren't as deep and aren't as talented as in years past. And Basha, they are no joke, even though Damon Williams is off doing his thing with the Washington Huskies. I mean, Brody Veers has stepped in and done a nice job, but this team is really led by two extremely gifted players, Gio Richardson and wide receiver, Noah Roberts, the sophomore sensation at running back, and keep in mind, Joshua Gaines is added to that backfield as well. So I just think Basha has a little bit too much for Chandler in this one, and I'm looking for Basha to win this one 34-17.
Coop, I got to agree with a lot of what you said. Chandler has losses to Liberty and Highland, which those are two really great teams. But to me, Basha is the number two team for me this season, just after Liberty. I think Basha has convincing wins over Brophy, and I would say even Hamilton. They have a strong pass game. I don't think any surprises here, and I very, very, very rarely, if ever, have picked against Basha in quick picks in the last 3 years, and I won't be starting now. I'm going to take Basha to win this one 30-21. All right, Spurge.
Yeah, you both said it all. Now all the top talent in the Gilbert Chandler area, majority of them end up at Basha High School now. It's been a turning of the tide. Hamilton's still loaded with talent. Chandler, obviously, still plenty of talent, but the best dudes are going to Basha. It's just the way things have gone the last few years. And Brody Veers has been phenomenal this year at quarterback. I believe last I checked, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody on X, but no turnovers, as well as being one of the top 3 passers, touchdowns, and passing yards wise in 6A this year. Playing a really difficult schedule as well. They haven't had too many easy games per se. So that's impressive. I'm very impressed by this team. I think we're going to see them potentially facing off against Liberty in the Open Division Championship game. And again, not a knock on Chandler. I could see them keeping things close for at least a half, but I think Basha is going to end up running away in this one. I'm going to say they win 29-18.
All right. Our last matchup of the week is Desert Mountain at ALA Gilbert North. Spurge.
Oh, this is going to be a fun game. Both teams only 1 loss on the season. We've seen Desert Mountain kind of quietly go about their business this year. ALA Gilbert North, kind of the same. They're not teams that you're hearing talked about every single week, but they've been just chugging along, doing what they do best this year. And I love both coaches and both coaching staffs. They do a phenomenal job building these programs and consistently turning out top level talent and making them better throughout their 4 years there. So shout out to the coaching staffs, because I think that's what stands out. I think I'm going to go ahead and ride with Desert Mountain in this one. I'm going to say they win 21-20. It's going to come down to the wire, but I just trust the Wolves slightly more, but it is a coin flip.
Yeah, this is absolutely a fun matchup. I love when they go in with the same record. When I look at this matchup, I think ALA Gilbert North win. Oh my gosh, that's a tongue twister. Their win against Higley really stands out to me. And their only loss is to ALA Queen Creek. So for those reasons, I am choosing against Desert Mountain for maybe the first time on Quick Picks. And I've got to ride with the Eagles on this one. I'll take the same score. I love doing that, 21-20, but I'll go in favor of the Eagles. All right, Coop.
Well, as you guys know, Desert Mountain suffered their first loss last week to undefeated in conference play Horizon team. So I agree with you, Claudia. I do think that the ALA Gilbert North will emerge as the victors. They're at home, and they had this stud two-way player in Cody Thorley. I mean, he leads the team in rushing. He leads the team in tackles. He leads the team in touchdowns. For that, I'm going to take the Eagles and win this one 27-21.
And I think Spurge is hoping that his choice is the difference maker this week on Quick Picks, always making it fun. I love the weeks where we're not all in agreement. That's what we're here for.
It's always a blast with Coop doing Quick Picks, but you're going to see more of him around the corner. Coop's Chronicles coming up next.
Please hold while we connect you.
Hey, what's going on?
I can't get anyone on the phone at my bank, and they don't have any branches nearby.
I think your bank has you between a rock and a hard place.
Oh, Granny! Does your bank do this to you?
No. Desert Financial's top-rated mobile app makes you feel like a rock star. They have over 50 locations and treat you like a VIP when you go.
That sounds a lot better than this tight squeeze.
Join today at desertfinancial.com/yourway.
Hi, I'm Jody Jackson. I spend a lot of time on the baseball diamonds, but my favorite diamonds are right here at E.D. Marshall Jewelers. They have the largest selection of beautiful diamonds in every size, shape, color, and price. Hit a home run this season with the perfect engagement ring. Come on, fellas, get off the bench and visit E.D. Marshall Jewelers at Scottsdale Road and Shea Boulevard. Since 1971, E.D. Marshall Jewelers, best quality, best selection, and best price.
This is a Santan Ford announcement. Santan Ford has over 1,600 new cars and trucks in stock. All models are priced for immediate sale to make room for more arrivals. Don't wait. Head to Tim Hoving's Santan Ford in Gilbert.
We are Santan Ford.
Visit us at Harrah's Auction Casino in the city of Maricopa, where you'll find play for all and friendly people ready to welcome you like family.
Welcome back, you two.
As the official sponsor of Play and the only casino in Arizona with Caesars Rewards, see what a difference it makes to play where your fun is our top priority. Harrah's Ak-Chin Casino. Play for all.
Nothing brings people and families together faster than sharing food. Great friends, memories, and good times. For over 2 generations, Valle Luna has served you the food that brought you together, and we've been proud to do so. We're fortunate to have been a part of so many stories, gatherings, and traditions that continue on today and will tomorrow. Start a tradition of your own. Come taste authentic Sonoran-style food with your family and friends here with us at Valle Luna.
Ortho Arizona and my journey. My knees were shot, so I had double knee replacement, and I needed one of the best in rehab. Ortho Arizona encouraged and pushed me in the process. Go to orthoarizona.org. That's orthoarizona.org.
What would you need to experience life in full motion? Expertise to provide the best care, unsurpassed training and technique. It requires the best orthopedic surgeons. Ortho Arizona.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back into Bleacher Talk. I'm Claudia Collins alongside Jordan Spurgeon. And I know you're already missing Bruce Cooper, but you don't have to wait long because he's bringing you a story, one from Jalen Strong, who's a former Sun Devil and NFL wide receiver, and now a coach at AZ Compass. Let's see more.
Jalen Strong.
Yes, sir.
The first thing that comes to my mind when we say that name is the Jail Mary. And I'm just curious, how many ASU fans do you run into that stop you and remind you of that memorable, I should say, iconic play, the Jail Mary?
If you were around back then and remember the time it was, and then you recognize me, 99% chance they're gonna bring it up. But I love it. Keeps me feeling appreciated, and it's just amazing that they could resonate where they were at the time. They tell me where they were, what they were drinking, what they were eating, what they wore. They could remember it so good, and it just makes me feel good. Just being able to give people those type of memories.
And you say there's an anniversary of that date?
Yeah, I believe October 4th, 2024 would be 10-year anniversary. That'll be the 10-year anniversary. And I'm gonna do a little something for ASU fans, maybe put out a little shirt or something to, just bring back the memory of that time.
Look, Strizzy, AZ Compass Prep is a basketball national power. But you're here coaching football.
Yes.
I mean, how did that come about? And talk to me about it.
Pharrell, run the go, Pharrell. Run the go. Run the go, Pharrell. Go. Go.
Yeah, so he called me, was like, we're doing the football thing. We might, and I'm like, shoot, sounds pretty good. I just want to be somewhere that feels like home, that wants me a part of it. You know what I mean? So I could go get the kids that want to genuinely be a part of what we got going on. When it starts top to bottom. When up top is treating everybody else great, everybody else does the same thing. You know what I mean? So hold on, just chill.
So sore for what?
Just
you do this shit all week.
Yo, just chill. Just chill. Next play. All right. And that's what it is here. And I think that we have an opportunity to be exactly what the basketball team is. I've been with Coach Pete, just talking, learning, thinking, how'd you do it, man? How'd you do the best 5 NBA guys up there on the wall? How'd you do it, man? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm a student. I'm always gonna be a student.
Hey, DJ, good job, DJ. Tyler, good job.
And I learn from that, you know, and I see him, I watch him. I may not always say something, but I see him, I watch him, and I learn.
He's running, he's running, he's running. Run! Let him go.
So you're trying to build that football program from the ground up to where the basketball program is. How challenging is that for you? And where are you at right now this year?
Oh, it's challenging, but you know, I went JUCO, man. I stayed in a 2-bedroom apartment with 12 grown men for 14 months, you know, and I've been in tougher situations. This is an opportunity. This isn't a tough situation. So it's gonna be hard, but it's an opportunity.
Yo, Gavin, you good? Come here. You need one? You need one?
I had plenty of opportunities to coach at this school, that school, whatever, and it didn't work out. Because what's for me gonna always be for me, and AZ Compass was for me. The youth, you know, that's a big thing for me. I like to build them up. You know, they rarely hear things they should hear every day, and you don't know that unless you work with the youth. Each kid is different. Each kid has their own nervous system. Each kid has their own response system to, you know, the way things happen. Each kid looks at trauma differently. Some things give trauma to kids, some things don't, you know? So it's all different, but you only learn that by working with kids. And me working with kids for more than 10, 11 years now, I'm still a student. And they get seen here at Compass. But when they leave here, they may feel invisible, they may not be seen, you know? So it's our job to show them that, give them that safe space to be seen, you know, and that's why I love doing what I do.
All right, man, I appreciate you. Good luck to you, and hey, man, you're doing great things here at AZ Compass Prep.
I appreciate you.
Really cool to see what he's doing over there. You know, they're known as a basketball school at AZ Compass, but football can definitely be the next wave there, and I think Jalen Strong might be at the forefront of it. Coops Chronicles, you can see it every week over on our website. Always amazing storytelling from NFL alumni to former Sun Devils and anybody all over the Valley. Definitely check out Coops Chronicles, but don't go anywhere because Eliav Gabai joins us next for some social spotlight.
Hey, what you working on?
I'm trying to find a bank I can feel good about.
Kinda looks like you're doing rocket surgery.
Yeah, they have all kinds of requirements and don't give anything back to their customers. It's really hard. Oh!
You know, when you join Desert Financial, you get a rewards program that offers a cashback bonus, and there's no hidden fees with your free checking. It's really easy.
Nice. I think I'm gonna need that bonus.
Join today at desertfinancial.com/betterbanking.
Kick off the model year-end savings at Bird's Volkswagen. Final 24 Tiguan's are on sale. 0% for 60 months and $2,000 bonus cash. Or final Jettas, only $22,935. Kick off your model year at Bird's Volkswagen, Baseline and Country Club.
We've got some fresh new young talent doing some things that I know you haven't heard before.
1, 2, 3, listen.
Now bust a move, bust a move, bust a move.
Hi, I'm Jody Jackson. I spend a lot of time on the baseball diamonds, but my favorite diamonds are right here at E.D. Marshall Jewelers. They have the largest selection of beautiful diamonds in every size, shape, color, and price. Hit a home run this season with the perfect engagement ring. Come on, fellas, get off the bench and visit E.D. Marshall Jewelers at Scottsdale Road and Shea Boulevard. Since 1971, E.D. Marshall Jewelers, best quality, best selection, and best price.
Kick off the model year-end savings at Burge Mazda with $2,500 in customer bonus cash or 0.9% financing up to 60 months on Mazda CX-50s or 0% financing on CX-5s. Drive all the new Mazdas today at Burge Mazda, Baseline and Country Club.
Hey, welcome back into Bleacher Talk. I'm Claudia Collins alongside Jordan Spurgeon and Eliav Gabay for our social spotlight segment. Every week he does the same thing. Get on Twitter, get on Instagram, whatever it might be to find the best of the best happening on the socials. And today we're delivering once again. Absolutely. But you know what? This time, Claudia, I'm going to switch it right back to you very soon because our first tweet is from the one and only our teammate, Jody Jackson, who you ran into on a flight. So, Claudia, how about you take the stage for this one? Yeah, it's funny. I was at the Denver airport and I came up the escalator and right in front of me, I was like, is that Jody? And I was, I'm tired. It was a long weekend. I'm traveling with my daughter. It was a lot. But I saw her University of Miami shirt on. I was like, that's Jody. So we said hello. And I was like, oh, what's going on? And she had just come from seeing Connor, which we've covered her son a lot on the recruiting roundup. And while he was playing quarterback at Corona del Sol, he got his first college football start this past weekend. And of course, Jody made the trip out because as a mom should and wants to, she wanted to be there. And it was super successful. A couple touchdown, had a touchdown pass, it looks like, and just overall getting that first start is huge, right? And I also want to shout out Connor because he's kind of double dipping. I mean, he's working for SI covering Major League Baseball as well. And I remember the first time I interviewed him, Spurge can probably attest because we did it together. He was kind of like a shy to himself kind of guy. And it was just cool to see him over his high school career, emerge into kind of following into his mom's footsteps and wanting to go down this potentially radio broadcasting route. And he's doing the dang thing because how cool is that? I mean, getting an awesome internship or job opportunity like that while you're also playing college football games. I mean, what more do you want to see when you go on and continue at the next level? So just a cool little tie-in with another one of our teammates and just family aspect there. I had to shout this out. Hey, multi-talented family, multi-talented. We know that for sure. Jody was also on the play-by-play broadcast this past week. So they do it all over there. Now we're going to keep going. Speaking of talented, how about the 2018 co-high school QBs of the year in Bo Nix and Spencer Radler going head to head? Broncos, Saints. Obviously, we're pinnacle people around here when it comes to those two. We're going Rattler. The Broncos did win the game, but Spurge, I'm thinking Spencer is going to be a solid pro, better than some people think.
Yeah, I mean, he's gotten his opportunity with Derek Carr missing time. And, people forget a couple years ago, he was a projected #1 overall pick and things kind of didn't go his way. But I think he did a lot of growing up and maturing, and he's continued to get better as a quarterback as well. So, the Saints are typically a really good team and they have a really solid and consistent organization. So as long as they continue putting parts around him, I think he'll be just fine.
Hey, sometimes it's about playing your role. And Claudia, that's what this next tweet is about. JJ Jansen of the Carolina Panthers and the Brophy Broncos, 17 years in the league and one of 59 players, only 59 players ever to reach 250 plus games. Claudia, he's the long snapper there. And sometimes when you go to that next level, it's about finding the right spot, the right position for you. And maybe you can do 2 decades in the league. Hey, the long snapper playing the long game. That's the way I honestly. And once again, another week that we're talking about Brophy, NFL. It's just always some sort of connection there. But truly, I think you actually hit the nail on the head there. There is so many opportunities to play this game long term, and not just in the NFL. There are a lot of other options and ways to go about it. But I think it's just finding something you're passionate about. I imagine if you're playing it for almost 2 decades, you kind of like the sport. So I just think it's all around amazing and just such a great example of what you can do long term. That is right. Now, let's see what Marana football can do in the short term in the next few games here because 8-0 undefeated sounds sweet. And Coach Stewart, Philip Stewart, with his victory hat and the stewards taking a family picture, I had to be there to see with my own eyes. Folks, that defense is as legit as the stats
show. And I mean, just look at the game face from young Stewart here. She's already ready for next week's game. Come on, Spurge. I need that kind of intensity.
Got to bring the intensity. They do it all the time. And you finally got to go down there and experience, obviously, seeing this as your post. But hey, they've got the magic. The computer agrees. They're the #1 team in the open division rankings all 3 weeks that they have come out so far. Based on strength of schedule, I think a win over Higley has really held a lot of weight for them in the computer rankings. So I'm not going to be surprised at this point. I figured the computer would drop them down, but if they went out, they might just be ranked the #1 team in the state, which, hey, whether they are or aren't, it gives them an actual legit chance in the open to, move on past the first round. We haven't seen many 5A teams do that, but if they can finish in that spot, I mean, why not? They've got the swagger, they've got the coaching, and they've got the players. So I'm all in on Marana. I don't know if they're going to win an open championship, but they're going to be there, and they're going to have a good time.
All around love for Marana, and we'll see how it continues. But for now, that's all we got for Social Spotlight.
Eliav, thanks for always bringing the goods off of social media. We appreciate it so much. That does it for this episode of Bleacher Talk. We'll see you again next week.
Please hold while we connect you.
Hey, what's going on?
I can't get anyone on the phone at my bank, and they don't have any branches nearby.
I think your bank has you between a rock and a hard place.
Oh, Granite! Does your bank do this to you?
No. Desert Financial's top-rated mobile app makes you feel like a rock star. They have over 50 locations and treat you like a VIP when you go.
That sounds a lot better than this tight squeeze.
Join today at desertfinancial.com/yourway.
Nothing brings people and families together faster than sharing food. Great friends, memories, and good times. For over 2 generations, Valle Luna has served you the food that brought you together, and we've been proud to do so. We're fortunate to have been a part of so many stories, gatherings, and traditions that continue on today and will tomorrow. Start a tradition of your own. Come taste authentic Sonoran-style food with your family and friends here with us at Valle Luna.
Discover more Play for All at Harrah's Auction Casino.
Hi, folks. Here are your drinks.
Where having fun means racking up reward credits with the Caesars Rewards loyalty program that can be redeemed for food, free play, hotel stays, and more. Not only here in the city of Maricopa, but also at more than 50 Caesars properties coast to coast. From Harrah's Las Vegas to Caesars Palace in Atlantic City. What are you waiting for? Play for All at Harrah's Auction Casino, the official sponsor of Play.
This is a Santan Ford announcement. Santan Ford has over 1,600 new cars and trucks in stock. All models are priced for immediate sale to make room for more arrivals. Don't wait. Head to Tim Hovig's Santan Ford in Gilbert.
We are Santan Ford.
Let's talk about Venezia's Pizzeria. New York-style pizza. Oh, man, this looks so good. Pizza doughs made fresh daily, wings, subs, sandwiches, pasta. They cater, they deliver. They have 5 Valley locations. Venezia's New York-style Pizzeria.